A dungeon of danger still lies ahead. Hurry on Skisny, or you will soon be dead. Yes, that's the Lemmywing song. I'll need to remember the whole thing of that. That's going to be a good opening theme. Anyways, welcome back to Skisny and the adventures in Baldur's Gate 2, Shadows of Arm. So we are still in the dungeon of the mysterious master, who's apparently a dangerous wizard. You suddenly have a sense of imminent danger. Something here is not what it seems. Oh well, I don't know. It looks comfy. Still,
yep.
That is actually a hint. Go search for traps.
Red as rain.
This whole dungeon kind of serves as a tutorial. It actually, there is a proper tutorial that just tells you to search for traps, click on this button. But this kind of is designed to kind of familiarize yourself with all the dungeony abilities you will be needing to master before this game is out. And this is kind of a, alright, this is trap searching for you. And we're not
Tell me your
anything.
plan.
Maybe Skisny will have a better chance
I'll
of it.
go.
Because yeah, I know there's a lot of traps in here. Yeah, there's one. But if you think that's just the one, nah! I thought there would be more in here. I really thought there was more in here. Huh? Yeah, no, I'm not misremembering. Yeah, there's still that one. Alrighty then.
What do you want?
Disarm the suckers.
Gotcha.
And let's get to looting some. Since this fancy room, yes, it's a very nicely designed room, has a lot of good loot in it. There's this, it's a very good amulet, magical. Ah, there is the air elemental statue that we need to open that room we found earlier on this side of the dungeon. Actually means we're going to be running left and right a bit.
Death, darkness, treasure. Yes, this is all worth it.
And I'll probably just cut those little bits. Don't boy with it. Oh, we have another key. A wand of lightning key. Oh, yes, and this is the best thing you can find here. The Helm of Baldur. That's one of the best items in Baldur's Gate 1, and if you import a character with it into this game, you can find it here, as you see. So that goes straight on Skisny's head. Thank you. And let's see if we can identify this actually. Yes, a meta spell influence amulet can memorize one extra second level wizard spell. We're giving that to Skisny. Maybe later it'll go to another mage, but for now it'll go for Skisny.
More powerful spells! Did someone say gold? No, I said more powerful spells. Gives me a good voice.
Right, so what do we have here?
Protect me.
No. Protect.
Yes, help us. Free us. Slow down there, you sexy ladies. Who are you and what are you doing here? We are his protections. His servants. His concubines. Please help us escape. Alright, how can I help you? And then the next question is going to follow. If you can escape, you must take our acorns to the queen. Tell her of our plight in this creature's lair. Take them to the fairy queen who lives south at the end of Windspear Hills. This will be our deliverance from this Irenicus' dungeon.
Oh, we have a name, Irenicus.
So, I see we have a name for our captor at last. Irenicus, is it? Tell me, Dryad, why this Irenicus would go through such lengths to keep you three here? We are supposed to instill emotion, but he is barren inside. I am not sure what he expects. You can foil his plans, for us at least. If you take the acorns to the fairy queen, Then she can regrow our tree and we can be free of her and free us. Why not simply leave? You do not seem to be changed or caged as I was. We cannot leave our tree. If we are separated from our tree, we will die.
Alright, how can I help you? Yeah. For now, we'll just say that we'll help him.
Thank you. You must take our acorns and deliver them to the Fairy Queen in the south of Windspear Hills. But he has our acorns. He knows of our plan. It amuses him. He left our acorns with Iliac. Iliac is mean. Oh, I believe I already have taken the acorns from this Iliac fellow. He was quite rude. You have done a noble thing for us. Please, take those acorns to the Fairy Queen who lives south-northeast of the human settlement called Trademeet. We will help you escape. You must use the portals to travel up to the next level of the complex. This is how Irenicus travels. The portals are triggered by certain keys. He uses her key. He still loves her, you see. He keeps her room just as it was. They're well protected. We go there sometimes and look at her things. May the forest always have an open path for you. Well, if it doesn't,
beautiful.
I'll cut
I used to dream of dryads and their beautiful trees.
You are always welcome amongst us, girl. Youthful exuberance is music that we have not heard in such a long time. I used to dream, but he doesn't. Your charms don't work on him anymore, do they? How do you know this? He has touched you as us, hasn't he? Irenicus searches for something that he cannot find, and he looks within those who have no more idea than he. Irenicus? A name that is synonymous with death and ugliness. No, death sounds different. He showed me. I spit on his name. I spit on this place. Live as you can where you must, young woman. You will not survive it if you give in. We have learned this. I have learned something different. So beautiful you are. I almost can't see you. I just want to go home. Oh, Skizzy, when can we go home?
Yikes. Yeah, there's some dark undertones going on here. This is, yeah, it's quite a mood setter, I suppose, for this. Not a mood setter, there's lots of lighter moments here, but yeah. The film definitely is a dark type. So, what we're gonna do is we'll move in here. We'll do that. And there's a bunch of traps.
Name it.
Right. Alarm bells going off. That's not good.
What? What is this place? It's beautiful. Oh. There is simply no way that this space belongs to the same person that owns those horrible glass containers.
Well, it's a tad bit garish for my taste. I would put more golden rims on everything. Instead of the whole the greeny swirly thing. It's unlikely that this captor rents out this place. He does not have the business savvy, I figure, so it must be his. No, it cannot be. Not the person I know. This bed, that table. I know of him. He would speak of them while he... It's for a lost love, kept in perfect condition. She despises him. This is his monument to her. He spoke of all of this, but his voice was cold. No emotion at all, not even remembered. He spoke of these things while he cut. He cut, and the spell that he wove from my brain, cold, ugly things. Calm down, you'll attract attention to us. We are nothing. That's why the golems don't care. Why bother worrying about gnats? Besides, he doesn't need to catch us. I can tell. I can feel it. It still hurts. His sick fingers in my head, doing whatever he started. I see blood. I see death behind my eyes. Irenicus. This room. If he could care for anything, he would care for this room. above the lives of all of us. It makes me sick. I feel so much hate. I would burn this place, but it is nothing. Even as it means so much, it is nothing. Let's do what we must and get out of this place. It's making me sick.
Ready and willing.
Alright, so that's
Right
some
you
weird
are.
psychology. So, that's a bunch of traps. What do you think, that's a few traps? No. The mistress's room is dangerous, as you can see. Actually, I'm not even going... Yeah. Uh-oh. The sanctity of the mistress' room has been violated. Intruders will die. So yes, that alarm bells. Yeah, it's got the golems. Alright,
Yes?
Skizny, go melee.
Fine,
You,
fine. What now? Tell me you're a child of murder.
Oh, no, one was not enough. We need two of them.
That's
If I have
what you
to fight to
deserve.
get out of here, so be it.
I think it's going to... Oh good, it's not going to punch Inwin, it's going to punch Minsk. Oh well, they're dead now. They can punch hard. So let's disable all these traps. Alright, some magical gear. I think actually we'll have to Minsk pick that up.
Stand back for justice.
Since his inventory is still clean. Ah! This key we better have
Time to
Inwin
move?
take.
No problem at all.
Since, I believe... Oh, you can remove the key now. Oh, in the past you could not remove that key and it was very annoying. So you kind of wanted someone you don't want to overload with equipment anyway. But apparently now you can move it. That's a good change.
See battle bow. Run, bow, run.
Battle Boo! I'd like to see Battle Boo! Would that be kind of like a hamster in power armor? That'll be quite a sight. I think, yeah, we got everything from this
Did
room.
someone say very well?
So now we have the key to the next level. However, well, let's go to the portal. There is a portal nearby. Actually, they thought of that. They did like, you could technically go all the way back here. But there is just a portal right here, which saves you a lot of time wandering. However,
Nature, take the life she gave! For the fallen!
Oh yes, this is a meat
All
grinder.
that you own will be mine.
If I need to change some things about this voice set, do let me know. I can already imagine that certain cues might get a little bit annoying, so I might need to cycle those out of my voice set. Which I can do, it's all homemade after all. So yeah, what we're gonna do, since we kind of need to go explore this little bit for the full experience, so I will skip to that 1 second. Alright, so this door is now open and it seems to go to somewhere dark and maybe scary. We'll see. Oh, well, this is strange. Looking over the side, only a dark windy void that descends endlessly below.
On my way.
Well, I guess this is not, we're not in Kansas anymore, as it were. Yep, and these are more Murbrits. And since they come in such numbers, well, yeah, these abilities can actually hurt quite a bit. We have to be careful here.
I meant to do.
Ow! You're not gonna keep me here.
They're all small
Go
magical
for the
hits, but they add up.
eyes.
And there's a lot more of these Murbrits around here.
Nature's servant
Actually, use a sword.
What now?
This is kind of a weird airship hanging in the void. I suspect that since this was a statue of an air element of some kind, I suspect we're in the plane of air. Some kind of outpost in the plane of air.
I meant to do that.
And these are all air elements. sight. I am... Two damages. Still, once again, all those little 2 damages begin to add up, and our healing spells right now are limited.
Yep.
I suspect there's a trap on this thing. Windmills only function seems to be to keep the air flowing rapidly in this windy place.
Cover your nose, boo.
You can count on me.
We will leave no crevice untouched.
Ah, okay, that's a very good spell, and we're actually gonna grab Skizzy.
Tell me, do I have to do all the work? Did
That's a spell he
someone
doesn't
say
know.
you'll owe me?
Yes, yes. I love these weird woody sounds. Very good sound design. Alright, I'm gonna quick save here, because I remember this battle can actually go badly. You would not suspect it, but yeah, there's only 2. That's just simply iceberg.
Ow!
And they do that type of thing. Which, yeah, does 5 damage to a whole bunch of us. Right, fuck it. Let's charge in there. Oh, yeah, that's 5 of them. And that's fire. See, this is starting to add up, as I said.
Ow! Yes?
And yes, I've already used all of Jaheira's healing spells, I believe. Yep.
What now?
So we are reliant on potions now, and I don't like using potions unless it's really a live or die situation. I never realized this, but this is basically just a giant hot air balloon, I believe. Like, this is the burner. This is the getting the hot air thing. Ah. Though I doubt that's how it remains in the air. That seems fairly unbelievable. Oh, what's this then? What? The genie.
I am bound. Who are you? Ah, I see. The master is gone and you have managed to get yourself in trouble.
So you would be the proverbial genie in a bottle, then?
That I would, manling. I assume that, now that you have escaped, you have come seeking the magical item that has been stripped from you by our collective captor.
You have an item of mine?
I do. A thing of power that still carries a hint of your essence. There is something odd about the signature that you leave on this item. No matter.
Well, give it to me then.
If I had the power to give you your weapon, I would. But the force that binds me is strong. As long as I am trapped within this flask, I am within the mage's power. If you can secure a means of my release, I will give you the weapon.
Why can't I just kill you and take it?
You are welcome to try while I am bound. Neither myself or the flask can be damaged while I am bound. I cannot give you your weapon either. You must help me. There's no other way to obtain the magical item weapon.
Very well then. I shall help you. What do you need?
This flask that I am bound to is a creation of magic. It's unbreakable as long as it remains apart from its twin, the real flask. You must find the original flask and bring it to me. Once within my grasp, I can break the enchantment and be free.
So where is this flask?
He will keep his flask close to himself. The master would not risk it falling into another's hands. Perhaps he keeps it in his chambers or with his dryad concubines. Or perhaps the golems have it.
No, the dryad concubines have it.
I cannot pinpoint its location from another plane, so we are indeed in the plane of air in this little room. You shall have to search for it. Return to me once you have found it, and we shall exchange my freedom for the weapon.
So yeah, the Dryads have it, and since we are helping them with the acorns, they'll be happy to give it to us. So I don't want to go walking back and everything, so I will, well, I won't. I'm fine with doing that, but I don't want to bore you with it. So I will cut to when we return with the actual flask. And now we have a flask, but before we'll give it to them, I want to take one opportunity to do something I really like. Sorry, I found that hilarious. Especially since I'm now pantomiming evil laughter. Alrighty then, let's give him the flask. I sense that you have the flask. Let us make the exchange. At last, I am free! Here's your item, fleshling. You are an honorable person. I feel that I must warn you to keep away from the master. He will torture you for escaping, and kill you for freeing his Jinn slave. Escape from his lair quickly, if you value your life. Farewell!
Well, that was something I didn't know already.
So now we got... No, not the longsword +1. The Sword of Chaos! Saravok's Sword of Chaos. This blade of Saravok, brother of Skizny, used in a battle they fought far away in Baldur's Gate. Skizny prevailed, destroying Saravok's plans and rescuing the sword goes from the brink of war. The sword itself defies identification, likely fought specifically for Saravok to focus the infernal energies that he had hoped to control. Much of its power died with him. But yeah, it's still +1 greatsword, and every time it hits someone it drains some health. So it's actually very good for Minsk, I believe. There we go, Minsk. Now you have a magical blade.
What now? Fine.
So now nothing remains but teleport to the next level. I will swiftly cut to us doing that, just that. So, here we go. Alright, let's step through the Stargate then. Whoosh.
So there is sanity in all this madness. If you are not in league with the evil that dwells in this unholy place, Yoshimo begs your assistance.
Oh, a new person, Yoshimo.
A fair line easily used by servants of the wizard teams themselves. We have been imprisoned and far worse, given many reasons to distrust strangers we encounter.
I share your sentiment. I have seen much that has disturbed me. I myself am a warrior of no evil intentions. Please, I would welcome any assistance you might offer.
Well, how did you come to be here then?
It is actually quite embarrassing. My profession does not leave itself open to those who are not wary, yet I was somehow caught unaware. I came to Atkatla years ago from Karator to seek my fortunes. At some point I went to bed in my room and at the Copper Cornet, and I awoke in a strange room with a very sore head. I do not know how long I was there before awakening.
Well, do you still think we're in Atkatla then?
I am unsure. I may have been drugged or when I was brought here. I may have been unconscious. Either way, I do not know how long. It was, if it was the former, this place could be anywhere. If it was the latter, then I don't imagine I could have traveled very far without noticing. Then you have to know the hardship of being set into a maze like a helpless hamster. We comrades in peril. Boo us! What do you propose we do next, little man? I do not know the way to escape this place. Perhaps we could search for an exit together.
I'm really shifting about with this. I'll master Yoshimo's well, voice and accent and such as we go along. Though he really doesn't have much of an accent for me.
Well, I would welcome another mean companion, but I have a few. Nah, let's just have him. Let's ask him questions.
Alright. Well, we already know this, so I guess let's have him join us.
I will be happy to lend my blade to your cause. There are a few things that I have discovered about this place that may help us escape. In the next chamber, beyond the one in which we stand, 4 portals lie. Each of these portals releases little cackling fiends which try to kill me. These little beasts keep coming in through the portals. Perhaps if the portals are destroyed, one could defeat the beasts that have already come through. Shortly beyond that chamber, there's a hallway that contains several wands-mounted pedestals. They blast all that walk before them. Ah, so that's what we are collecting these keys from, that we have collected already. I have noticed that each one is locked in the pedestal, and it could be removed with the proper key, which we have already begun collecting. I know not where these keys are, so let us begin. So yes, we have a new party member.
I am ready, I think.
I need to practice on his voice, because my interpretation doesn't sound anything like him.
What do you need? I am skilled in avoidance.
And he is a bounty hunter, which is a sort of thief, who specializes in traps, I believe. And he's actually pretty good at his physical stats, so Yoshimo, you can actually dual class into a fighter really well, which we might consider doing, since Skizny already can take off a lot of the thievy type of duties. But we'll see. Well, a new level to this dungeon than the last level. It's more straightforward than the last one, so we'll probably get through here quicker. So, till the next episode, good day.